Now, a new police commissioner has just been named for the Northern Territory. Let's cross up to Matt Cunningham now and find out the latest. Who's got the job, Matt?
Well, Chris, history's been made here this morning because for the first time ever, the job of the Commissioner of the Northern Territory Police Force has been given to a local. Jamie Chalker, born and bred here in the Northern Territory. He's a man who's spent 23 years working for the Northern Territory Police Force, many of those in remote Indigenous communities. Now, many people this morning are saying that that is a good thing because he comes armed with the knowledge and experience required to work in some of those places. Of course, policing in the Northern Territory is a pretty unique business, and so Jamie Chalker, he'll be under no illusions as to what he's getting himself in for. He did speak at a news conference here this morning with the Chief Minister, Michael Gunner, and the Police Minister, Nicole Mannison. Here's a bit of what Jamie Chalker had to say, in particular about that experience he has working in the bush.
I know out on the ground many community members actually want to work with police. Unfortunately, over the history, they've probably seen too many people come and take their family and relatives away. There is an importance to remote policing. Those who've ever worked remote know the intrinsic rewards you gain from a community who stand and respect you for what you've done.
Now, he's going to have a tough job in front of him, Chris. There's quite a bit of community unrest at the moment here in the Northern Territory, particularly on the back of the Royal Commission that was held into child protection and detention. A lot of people concerned about rising rates of youth crime on the back of some legislation that the Northern Territory government has since brought in that basically have made it more difficult for police to arrest particularly juveniles when they're caught doing the wrong thing. Now, ROBYN LAMBLEY is an independent Member of Parliament and she's based here in Alice Springs. She came to the news conference today, and after it was finished, she had a few stern words to say about the rising rates of crime that she is hearing from her community, both here in Alice Springs and also up in and around Darwin.
I'm getting phone calls every day from people who've just had a gutful. What's the new police commissioner going to do about crime in my town of Alice Springs?
Jamie Chalker, Chris, will replace Reece Kershaw. Of course, he was appointed as the Commissioner of the Australian Federal Police just a couple of months ago. Jamie Chalker will begin in his new role on the 11th of November. Now, just while I'm here, Chris, I am out the front of the Alice Springs police station, and it is a small place, Alice Springs. Just a couple of minutes ago, I did run into Bess and Dave Price out the front here. They certainly gave Jamie Chalker their tick of approval, mostly because of that experience I was talking about before, working in those remote areas. They also said to say good day to you.
Good on you, Matt. Thanks very much. Matt Cunningham there live from Darwin. And yeah, I know Bess and Dave Price quite well. Bess used to be a politician in the Northern Territory, Jacinta Price's mother, and if they endorse the new police commissioner, that's good enough for me. Big job ahead, first local to head up the NT police force.